Hey, my lovely listeners, it is your host here. It is Team Rai. Listeners, how you doing on this Tuesday's edition? I am doing very well. For myself, it's just a bit cold outside. That sucks. I guess we're just gonna skip to fall and go right into a freaking winter. I hate this, but whatever. 6 months of this, or maybe even longer. Very, very depressing, in my opinion. Anyway, let's cut to the chase, and I will discuss for you wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of interesting topics to discuss for you. So if you like, sit back, relax, feel free to grab something to eat, grab something to drink. Now, my listeners, if you don't do that part, maybe you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts and opinions on a certain matter, and there will be a link because the article plus there's a feedback from a certain person on Twitter. So let's begin here, shall we? Now, everyone knows that Paige had to retire in a square circle due to injuries. Now, I know a lot of you out there are still blaming Sasha Banks. What happened not that long ago at the live event is very, very scary. I mentioned that about that matter. It was not Sasha Banks' fault. Now, what Paige says in the interview not that long ago, it was a freak accident. Plus, Paige have neck injuries prior to that anyway, and it sucks. Now she's doing a good job in this new role. I know she wants to compete the very first all-women pay-per-view Evolution last month, but the WWE doctors did not clear her, and her own doctor did not clear her, so all that other stuff. Now, from this report, I will give my thoughts. Now she's cleared, but now I heard that WWE doctors or WWE will not let her compete, just in case someone might go wrong again, so they don't take another chance. So, okay, let me read this real quickly. Okay, there was a report going around that the former WWE Divas Champion and current SmackDown General Manager Paige has been cleared to return to the ring. Is able to bump if needed, but WWE doesn't want her in a physical role. See? Paige responds to a fan who brought up that report by writing the following: "Nope, I am not at all. No one knock my neck. I think I really screwed up. I'm sorry. Could result in painless. Don't read the facts on the internet. As much as I want that to be true, is 100% not." Okay, so I guess it is not true that she's not clear to compete. Okay. Or maybe she is. Maybe she just want to keep it on the down low. We don't know. But from this report, you guys could read the rest of it. What Paige had to write, her response was on Twitter. Now, if she is cleared, that's great. If she's not, then let it be. Wrestling fanatics, let it be. Okay. She's doing a good job with this new role, and I love it. Okay. I know a lot of you want her to compete, kick some major behind. Ain't gonna happen, okay? And plus, WWE won't let her compete, okay? Your health is very important. Any kind of physical thing, okay? You got the, NFL, they take a lot of bumps, probably more bumps than wrestling, in my opinion. Then you got a lot of stuff, so they want her in a physical role, like backstage brawl or something like that. So, or if it's part of a contract signing, she's not gonna be part of it. That sucks. But they don't want her to get re-injured again, So maybe one day WWE will finally clear her. Like the time no one thought Daniel Bryan got clear, and look at him now. He's doing pretty well. He's not working every day. If he is, he's more smarter, like he did when he first came on the scene in WWE. And maybe Paige should just change her wrestling style, and maybe she will get cleared. We don't know. And now, like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. I am not a big fan of Paige, but it sucks that she had a forced retirement due to injuries. Same thing with Edge, due to injuries. He had to retire. If he was never injured, definitely he would still be in a square circle in this era. Maybe not. Probably like a part-time thing. I know he has a family, a lovely wife, and all that stuff. That's more important than still competing at his age. And I know Daniel Bryan. That sucks about Daniel Bryan. He had a forced retirement due to concussions and all that good stuff. But he mentioned it on Total Divas and other stuff. This guy is a very good athlete. A great performer. So you take your bumps and bruises, and maybe sometimes your one of your wrestler, your wrestling buddy screwed up and totally botched, and that's why, in my opinion, these wrestlers get hurt, because they don't follow the right directions. They think they know it all, but they don't. And a lot of these young wrestlers of today don't want to listen to my opinion of the wrestlers of yesterday's era. You know what I'm saying? In the past, they don't want to listen to it. Say, I know it all, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? And look what happened. Bada bing, bada boom. They get freaking paralyzed. They had to retire from earlier injury, and they have to retire early. That's what I'm trying to say. They make all this money, and they get nothing to show for it because they're in a freaking wheelchair, and that sucks. I'm just giving my thoughts. It really sucks. Anyway, off the record again. It has been 13 years today that we lost Eddie Guerrero. Rest in peace. This guy was a great performer. I miss him. He was very funny on the mic. Great matches. I saw his match live in living color at WrestleMania 20 between Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle. Great match. The whole card, in my opinion, was very good. And we also lost at that pay-per-view well, it's not the anniversary, but Chris Benoit. Okay, I know it's a very touchy subject, but it sucks that he passed away, and it also sucks he killed himself and his son and his wife. You know what I'm saying? But the focus is on Eddie Guerrero. Maybe I'll watch one of his old school DVDs, maybe a documentary. I know one of my friends who loves Eddie Guerrero. I'm not too sure if he's listening. So she's a big time YouTuber. So all that other stuff. So one day I will get her on my podcast. That'd be very delightful. She would come on board. She's very busy. So she said she would come on board. But she answered my Q&A recently. So check her out. I think it's WWE. I forgot what's her name. But if I can remember, I'll put her link down below. So check out, subscribe to her. She has very good videos and all that good stuff. So that wraps it up. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the subscribe, hit the notification. That wraps it up. And by the way, what do you think about Raw last night? Do you think it was a good show? Average show? Sucks. I think it was a pretty good show, especially it's the last Raw before this Sunday is Survivor Series live from Los Angeles, California. Speaking of Survivor Series, look out for my Survivor Series predictions. I will definitely do that very soon. I love it. I know Saturday night is NXT. I don't give a darn about it, no offense. And they got War Games That is not really War Games, okay? War Games, in my opinion, is the roof and all that stuff. It reminds me of just an average cage match. Why they can't put a freaking roof? You know? That is War Games. I guess WWE just want to do the full version of War Games, you know? Whatever. I guess the kids of today think that is War Games. Go on the WWE Network or get the Blu-ray version or the DVD version. That is freaking War Games of the WCW version. That is awesome, okay? I think they always had the roof. Now, when I first heard about War Games coming back for WWE, that was awesome. For NXT exclusive, their brand. But they, I think, in my opinion, they kind of not effed up or whatever. They should really put a roof on it. Then the fans of grew up of WCW version, they will love this. Now it just a freaking cage match. It seemed like it, you know, but I could be totally wrong. Let me know if you guys missed the roof of War Games of today's era, or does it really bother you? You know, do you think they should have a roof, the one of NXT War Games number 2? Anyway, I'm gonna sign off here. So look out for my Survivor Series predictions very soon. Enjoy this one. Give me some positive feedback about the article, positive feedback about what Paige had to say on Twitter. So that sucks. You know, you really believe what she's saying? I definitely believe her. So you can't believe everything you hear on the internet, especially my saying. So this is just my thoughts. You know, the article could believe legit, or it could be legit not. I mean, it could be true or not true. So you guys could make the decision yourself. So sorry, I got a little tongue tied. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Deuces.